Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and I hope you're having or had a good day today. Great to have your company once again as you journey with me on my journeys through this Minecraft survival world. Now, trying to learn everything there is to do about Minecraft from scratch, I did not realise there was so much to learn, and the more I think I know, the more I realise I don't know. So if you've got any tips, tricks, any advice, just pop a comment in the comments below. If you fancy subscribing so you can keep tabs on me, that would be awesome. You can always change your mind a little bit later down the line. So what are we doing today? Well, I'll tell you what we're doing today. Thank you for asking. And now we've got our villagers breeding away there. We're going to make use of them in our world, and we're going to be building a villager trading hall. We're going to hopefully house about 18 villagers of all different trades so that we've got a good place to go to get all those lucrative goodies from our villagers or from our tradespeople. So first thing we need to do is we need to clear an area. And this is the area that I've chosen. It's right next to our villager breeder. I've brought a couple of storage boxes up with a lot of materials and resources in there, from block, stone, a bit of andesite, cobble. I've got my wood and dirt in this box here. I brought a bed up so I don't have to keep going back to the house. My stone cutter, because, well, hey, you've got to have one, haven't you? And a crafting table. So first thing we've got to do is cue our working music and chop all these trees down, fill in these holes, pull back the dirt, and just prepare the area ready for our trading hall. So I'm just going to crack on with this, and I will bring you back in once I'm there. So there we are, there's our space that we've just cleared. Now the actual building's going to be, the main footprint of the building is going to be 21 blocks long by 14 blocks wide, but I'm also going to have an extra 4 blocks or 3 or 4 blocks for a porchway, an entranceway. So I do need to make a little bit of space here for that as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab some cobble, and I'm just going to mark out the basic footprint with some cobblestone. So I'm going to come in, it's about 4 blocks, I'm coming 5 just to be on the safe side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there. I'll come in on the 6th, and let's come across here and start there. Okay, now I've got a little bit of the base done. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to start putting the pillars in for the walls. Now I should have somewhere, I hope, yep, some chiseled blocks. So I'm going to use the chiseled blocks, and I'm going to use our stone blocks because I quite like that. Now I've got some andesite here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some polished andesite slabs. So we've got polished andesite. Let's just, I'll make the whole lot actually slabs. And if I go under my stone cutter, because you always get more for your money on the stone cutter, I'm just going to make them all up there. I also want some trapdoors, but I'll come back for them in a moment. Now, the inside layer of the cobble was going to be our footprint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by placing a chiseled stone. I'm going to leave a 3-block gap, 1, 2, 3, and then place another chiseled stone. So that should be 3 blocks there. Another 3-block gap, and then another chiseled stone. And I'm just going to carry on doing this all the way around the build. Now when we get to the entrance, remember it's not a 3-block gap, we're doing a 4-block gap. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and then popping another one here. Now for the pillars, what we're going to do, we're going to come up 2 blocks on top of our chiseled blocks. So we're just going to come up 2, 1, 2, all the way around. So every pillar we're just going to come up by 2. So there we go, we've gone all the way around. Now the entrance pillars, they will go up a little bit higher when we start putting the roof on, but I'm just going to leave them 3 high for now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our polished andesite slabs, and then we're going to place them on the top half of our chiseled stone, our chiseled blocks, and we're just going to go all the way around with our polished andesite. So there you go, we've gone all the way around with our polished andesite on the top part of the chiseled block. What I'm going to do, I put a 3 here as well. What I'm going to do is, whilst I am here, I'm just going to pop some, let's put some cobble down and some stone down just to do the entranceway, just so that you know, we don't leave it hanging. So I'm actually going to have it cobbled for the entranceway just here, and that's where our post's going to be. So I'm just going to come in here, and then on the ground I'm going to put our chiseled stone. Looks like I've only got 2 left anyway. I might make some more up. I do like the chiseled blocks. And then I'm going to come up 4 blocks. I need to come up 4 of the stone blocks for this one. So let's come up 1, 2, 3, 4, just to build it up onto there. Same on the other side. Now along all the polished andesite slabs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, I'll probably need to go to bed in a second, but I might get around to do this first. I just need to put some trapdoors along the top, which is more for a, I don't know, just a decoration and detail more than anything else. So I'm just going to carry on going all the way around, and obviously I need to jump into bed if I need to. Now when we get to the inside, obviously we need to put a floor down, but what I'm going to do around the outside, I'm going to start with some stone, and I'm going to go around the edge, and I'm going to start 1 block in, and I'm just going to go all the way around the edge. Now when I come back, I'm going to just make a little area which will be where our traders will be standing, where they will be doing their trades, I suppose. Now once you've cut the hole at the back, what we're going to do is we're going to place a slab over the top of where the villager's head will be, all the way along again both sides. And just to finish this section off, what we're going to do is we're going to place a trap door along the top of the upside down stair. Now this is so that the villagers, they can't, because it comes down just a couple of pixels, the villagers can't actually walk out. So if you can get your villager in there and you don't have a workstation in there, they actually won't be able to leave. They can't get out because it's just that little bit too short for them. So I'm just going to continue going through this. It looks like it's getting dark. I shall hopefully finish this just before nighttime, and I shall then run and go and jump into bed. But there you go, all the trapdoors in place, ready for our villager traders. Just before we get going, I think I might actually check up on the traders, see how many we've got there, because if they do start breeding up too many, what I'll do is I'll put a block in the way to stop them. So we've got how many we've got in there? 2 babies, 2 young'uns, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll have 12 at the moment. Well, there's going to be 18 in the trading hall. I'm also going to put 3 in the barn as well. So I do need 21 villager traders. So this is where we've got to so far. So it's looking all pretty good at the moment. I think what we'll do now, I think it's time to put the floor down. That's dead easy. All I'm going to do is I'm going to get some stone slabs and some spruce logs.
Trust, and I gave you everything that you need. But you only told me lies and you made me realize.
Cool, there we go. That's basically the bottom half done by the shouting. So next job we got to do is put the roof on. Right, now we're going to start on this corner. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my flat stones. I've just gone and cut some more up, and I'm just going to go to the side, or one on the pillar, to the side, one up top, to the side, one up top, to the side, and one on the top. And then I'm just going to build it up with some stone blocks. So I've got some stone blocks, and just come up the top and then come up. Let's use the actual block itself. So I'll probably need to put one more on there and then carry it on up there. So I need to have it 2 higher than my my little sloping roof part there. And then with my slabs, I'm just going to come all the way along the ridge. So we're just outlining, we're going to be outlining the roof with these stone blocks. So I'm just going to come all the way along. When we get to this side over here, or the opposite side, and we're going to do it exactly the same, so we can obviously match it up.
Well, I know you say you're sorry and that you'll do right, but babe, who do you take me for? Yes, I see you crying, but before those tears are drying, baby, I'm headed for that door. Gonna hit the ground running, baby, I'm running, baby, I'm running, 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 running. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gonna hit the ground running, oh, running, baby, baby, running now.
So once you've done both sides, it should look something like this, where we've got the lanterns overhead and we just filled up there. So like I say, we'll get the we'll put some storage boxes over the top. We could use these even as well once we get to the end of it. But let's make, I tell you what, we'll make up a couple just so that we can see what it looks like with a couple on there. So let's get we need some planks first. Once we've got the planks, we can then make up, let's try that again, shall we? We can then make up some of these boxes. So how many have we got there? That's only 8. So I'll just put these 8 in so you can see where they sit. What do I do with those? There we go. So we've got one there, and we just place them over the top. So we got storage box everywhere, and I'll do the same that side as well. So let's take a quick look at the back of the build and finish off the back entrance here as well. What I think we'll do is do pretty much the same thing, coming out with our logs. So just coming on the outside this time. So we're going to come out here just to the side. Probably let's do one more. I'm going to obviously get some full damage. Ooh, right, well, and again, let's just quickly come back up again. So up we come all the way. And now I'm going to come across as well. I'm going to leave a little bit of a opening there. In actual fact, what I'll do instead is I'll put some stairs there just to cover it. But and then it will just leave maybe like a couple of windows. So if I just lean back and stick a couple in, I don't know, let's come back one and put one there. Actually, I will go to the side. It'll just make life a little easier. And to the side and to the side. I'm going to not do that too many times, obviously. Let's just quickly jump up here and pop another stair just there, just as an overhang. In fact, yes, I will go that way as well. Upside down or normal? What should we do? Let's go upside down, I think, shall we? That let's have a look before I fall back down again. Upside down. Yep. One more? No, bit of an overkill. Anyway, let's go back down and see what that looks like. So we're down here. That's the entrance up there. Yep, you can kind of get away with that. I suppose I could have put a slab there, really, couldn't I? Let's go up and do that. So let's head up and put the slab in there. Have we got any? Yes, just about. Stick a slab in there, yeah, and do the same on the other side. Well, I'm going to ruin my axe this way, aren't I? But never mind, hey ho. So we'll just go up and do that one more time, and let's start this again. Jump and stick the slab in here. Right, cool. So let's come back down, and whilst I'm this height, let's get our logs and come across again and again, and one more. Once again, I'm going to strip the wood halfway until we come to there. I think let's just leave it there. Can I reach on? Yeah. And let's whip these down now. Cool. So let's bring out the. It's not so much like a porch area like the other one, but let's just come out one, maybe two more. So we got some way we can just jump down. We got the other two doors. Got another couple of doors here, so we'll just pop them in as well. Let's get the tools in there. 1, 2. Let's get our pressure plates in. Where are they? Let's do that here. So once again, we can just jump out, and to finish it off, let's get those stairs in, so that it just makes it a bit easier to run up and down into the build. So let's come straight across here. One more, and let's stick it in there. I think that looks pretty good. What I will do, as we've got our logs here, I don't know if this will look all right or not. I'm going to stick a log down facing up, and I'm going to stick a log down facing up. And what I'll do is, how high is that up? That's not really going to work, is it? So let's get our slab, try and get our slab underneath it if we can. Yeah, that'll do. So let's pop another slab under there, put another log there, and let's come down another log actually. So it's I've got another one each side. Yeah, let's come down another one. And then all I'm going to do is get my fence posts and join them up in the centre there. Lovely. Oh. Now I didn't mean to do that, but I'm tempted to keep it like that. Let's have let's get that in there. Let's where is my fence post? There's my fence posts. So we can either do stair or fence posts. I think I'm gonna go fence posts actually, now I've seen it. So yeah, let's just do that to bring that in there, and I'm gonna stick a fence post up on the high one, Another one up on the high one. Have I got any chains left? Oh, 2 chains. That's handy. That'll do, donkey. So let's pop that up there. And then sticking a lamp on each one. Obviously, I've still got to light up the outside. Yeah, that looks alright. Quite like that. I can live with that. I think that's quite cool. Obviously, this is our inside. Our inside's looking alright, looking pretty snazzy. And all we got to do now is sort out this porch. Now, the other thing I need to do as well, thinking about it whilst I'm here, is put a just light it up. Now I'm going to need some more of these lanterns and some more stairs, but what I shall do is just show you what I'm going to do, and then I'll go off and finish them off. I'm just putting an upside down stair in each one, and then a lantern in the middle. So upside down stair, and then a lantern in the middle. Now I've got to go off and make some more lanterns, got to go and get some more stairs by the looks of things. And what I could do is then replace some of these blocks with stone stairs, or even some stone blocks or slabs, and just to break it up, make it look a bit more oldie worldy. So I'll go off and do that, and I'll bring it back in once I've finished. So there you go, I've just popped the lanterns and the upside down stairs all the way around the build. So obviously this is the back entrance. I've come all the way around here, and yeah, the only thing really, there's 2 things really we've got to do now, or 3 things if you count the stairs, get the proper stairs going down. One, we got to finish putting the roof on the porch, and then second thing is we got to get our villagers in. So there we go, that's the front done. I'll put some steps up fairly soon. Next job, let's get the villagers in, and we can then start getting our trade sorted. So now we've pretty much finished our build, it's time to get our villagers into the trading halls. So we've got at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in there, so I think we've got enough for the moment. So I'm just going to place a block there, and that will stop the villagers from trading. So now we've got to get them over there. So what I've done is I've made a couple of levers, which is basically a stick and a piece of cobble. I've already got some tracks in here, some minecart tracks, and I've got some minecarts. So that's all we need for the moment. So what we need to do is let's start off under here. We need to come directly under here, and I'm just going to place, if you can hear me over the villages, I'm just going to place a couple of blocks down here. I'm then going to carry on coming along to the side, and then I'm just going to come up so that when the minecart comes through this area here, it will actually pick up a villager and take them wherever we want them to go. So let's just carry on building this up here, and then we'll come down, bringing the tracks down so we can, like I say, take them to their final destination. So let's start with our tracks. Now we've got to power them to start with. So we'll get the powered rails. We need a couple of those to begin with. So and to turn them on, we'll need a lever. So we've got our powered rails here. I'm going to use 2. Actually, we'll use 3 to start with. And to turn them on, all we need is a lever. So if I just turn the lever on, there you go. You can see them lit up. But I'm going to keep them off for now. I'll use some normal rails so that we can get them going. So I'm going to put my minecart in here. The minecart's there. It's going to go up through, picking up a trader or a villager. It's going to come all along here. We've got a couple of powered rails. I'm hoping that's enough space there. And then it's going to come all the way around here and straight into the first cubby. That's the plan. I can't see anything going wrong with that, but if it does go wrong, then I can always trap one in a boat and see what goes. So wish me luck. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yay! There's our first villager. Off in the rails. Up he goes. And in we go. So as soon as I get rid of the track and the cart, you can't get out because of the trapdoor. Now obviously be careful not to hit the trader, because he won't like it, and when he won't like it, he'll tell his mate and put his prices up. So that's the first one in. So that's our first one done. All I need to do now is carry on doing this all the way through the whole of the trading hall, and then that's it, job done. Now obviously I've only got a couple of villages in here at the moment, but once we've got our villages in, what we can do is we can get our trading post. I'm actually going to have a number of librarians, and when we put them in, our trading posts in, it might they might not be working depending on what time of day it is at the moment, but what will happen is, if we don't like the trade they're giving us, all we got to do is, for a first trade, is take it away and pop it back again. There he goes, he's just joined us there. Luck of the Sea, not interested in Luck of the Sea at the moment. Let's try another one, and he's not joined us just yet. He's not come back to us, don't know why, but he will do. He will do. I haven't had much problems when I've done it before on a different world. There he is. What have we got there? Aqua Infinity. Possibly Not overly. What I'm actually after is mending. That's what I would really like, is a mending enchantment book. So if you've got, or perhaps you could let me know what the best, or what you feel the best enchantment books there are. I'm going to probably have most of this line down here of librarian, so I'm hoping to have one of mending. I do think that's a must, really. But yeah, let me know. Just pop a note in the comments below and tell me what you think about the enchantments, or what you think the best librarian enchantment book is. So there we go. This is our trading hall, our villager trading hall here. I think it looks pretty good. It's easy to build. It's fairly straightforward. It's pretty stylish but basic, and you know, you can just add to it. You can add little bits of detail as you go. So I'm really pleased with it. Really like it. So if you're following along with the journey, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider, I'll start that again, consider subscribing to my journey. Pop a comment or a like, leave us a like, pop a comment in the comments below. That would be awesome as well. So I'm going to leave it there. So until I see you again in the next video, when we shall be probably making an automated carrot and potato farm with some of our villagers, so that we've got things that we can trade in our trading hall. So you take care of yourself. So until next time, mind how you go. Bye for now.